Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Oh man, we have the Pixar Pals drop this morning. This is going to be a good one, a big drop. I mean, we've got some of our favorite characters that we've grown up with. You know, we obviously have seen Pixar already with Golden Moments, with Wall-E, the pizza truck, but now we got Woody. Now we've got the Up House, Cars, Lightning McQueen, Mike Wazowski, and Edna Mode. So this is exciting drop. Good morning, everyone. I am a little bit sleepy. Not gonna lie, I did have some coffee, but I didn't realize it was daylight savings time. So it is 7:16 a.m. here in California. However, it feels like it's 6:16, and I woke up at 6:30. So very, very much early, but good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone here in the chat. Chaga, what is going on? C Venture, good morning, everyone. What are those? NFTs channel, good morning. Hippos, why would you do that? I don't know what I did, but good morning. GM, good morning, Rye Guy. Good morning, Daniel. Happy to see the regulars. Hit that like, fam. Let the fam know that we're here. We're going to be doing this drop together. And yes, let's get into it. So I want to talk a little bit about Pixar. I want to talk about a little bit about these NFTs, Pixar Pals, and some of the things that I found. I think that there's, you never know, but there's a lot of speculation that's happened about the Marvel Mighties having some kind of future gaming element. And Pixar Pals actually already is tied to some games. So I'm kind of curious if there's potential for some kind of gaming collaboration with Veve in the future with these. So we'll get into that today. But before we do anything, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves set up for success with this drop. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and we'll make sure that we're already good to go. So my bets on today is that we're going to see some lag, right? This is what happens pretty much every single major drop, every Disney drop that we've seen, every large Marvel drop that we've seen heavy load, right? A lot of bandwidth issues. So rebounds are probably going to be really tough on this. I mean, this is going to be one that a lot of people are going to be going for compared to like a comic or even yesterday's drop, right? So you want to make sure that you're set up success early and that you're in. This is blind box format. So as you can see, this is different from yesterday's first drop that we did at 8 a.m. yesterday, where it is going to be done in blind box style. So Spacegate is my preferred method. You can either one tap it once you see the buy now button pop up, which it will in this area right here, this little sliver above the notify me button, a little bit to the right, or you can just jam that area like I do and cross your fingers, pray to David Yu, and hope that everything works out well. First thing I always do is I click notify me and then back out, back in, and you'll see now that notify me button is already engaged. It says you'll be notified. It doesn't do anything, but it does take that guesswork out. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to hit too high. Actually, this one's pretty much not going to affect you that much, which is good. But usually if you hit that and there's too much explanation on what the drop is, it'll drop down and screw up your entire drop. So the goal is you want to hit that little sliver a little bit to the right above that you will be notified button. And I just jam like and just try to nab it. I usually have, depends on the drop. With blind boxes, it's anywhere between like a third, or sometimes I have like 1 out of 2 luck. But I am going to be going on 2 different devices today to try and nab this. I want to grab 2 of these. Hopefully I can have success with rebounds too. I had solid success with yesterday's rebound on the flowers. I didn't stream it, but on the flowers, I actually did get mint number 197, ultra rare. And it was because of an 8-minute rebound. So rebounds do happen and they're just tough. So you just want to make sure that you're in, that you know the techniques, that you know the timing, and that you're able to nab them. So let's get ourselves set up for success. So again, we're going to go to profile. We're going to go into, I have a question. Is everyone else having the same issue with trying to pull up their collectibles? So for instance, I'm going to try to pull up the professor. Oh, well, it works today. It didn't yesterday. I was trying to pull up my collectibles for like, I don't know how long. Like I just could not pull up any collectibles from my sets, but looks like it's fixed. So we're going to go to settings. We're going to go to my files and we're going to go to remove all downloaded files, confirm, and we're good. I'm going to back in and out and make sure that we're set up. What's going on, Veve Las Vegas? Yo, show me the yummy. Good morning. Anyone have app issues like service unavailability or security issues? Nothing yet like that. Again, I had just issues with my collectibles not loading yesterday, so it looks like it's fixed now. All right, we are in and we are good to go. Tour de Lance asks, Taps, why do we care about OMI burns now at this point if buybacks are stopped maybe forever? So I don't think buybacks are stopped forever, right? Until Veve just straight up says that, I don't think that's the case. However, we do care about the price of OMI going down because it still will be, you want to think about supply shock, right? You want to think what's going to happen to the fact that, especially if there's no buybacks, like OMI will be about 2/3, 3/4 completely burnt come near the end of 2024 to 2025, which is also sometime around when the next Bitcoin halving will be. So my bet is that we are going to have the next major bull cycle run sometime around that time. I think we'll have another rekindling, if you want to call it that, probably sometime near the end of this year or maybe summer-ish, especially with Ethereum 2, basically, everyone's pretty excited about ETH 2.0. But you want to consider the fact that pretty much every major crypto that's gone into supply shock, when it's down to its last 1/4 or smaller supply, it goes into supply shock and the value goes up. We'll have utility for OMI that's going to be coming in this year. So there's many things that you want to consider. So buybacks are important, but the price in general after that long a time and the fact that there will be so little OMI to be able to stake, to be able to use, to have, and to actively, use for utility in the Veve app at some point, that will cause price generation. So you want to consider that. Good luck, Lewis. Good morning. Let's go, Orestes. Help me out, brother. From BJ Ween. We're going to talk about the drop here in a minute. Help me out, brother. I'm on iOS and I'm getting your device doesn't meet security requirements. I've reset router, deleted, and reinstalled app. So my phone works without Wi-Fi, but I need it. I don't know why that happens to some folks. I've heard more and more of that happening. Did you try just turning your phone back on and off? I mean, it looks like you tried a lot of different things. I've heard that happening with a few people. I've not found a cure for it because if someone's had this happen and you know exactly what to do, let us know in the comments, because that is definitely a frustration, especially on this drop. BJ, you have time, man. You have 36 minutes until the drop time. If I were you and you're still having those issues persist, I would create another account with a different email, load up 60 gems and go for this drop with a different account. Just get it created and go for it. And then once you have your account good to go, don't send the drop. I wouldn't send it the same day back to your other account if you nail it, because of potential, flagging. I would send it the next day, but you don't want to miss out on this drop, right? So if that's going to continue, I would just create another account with a different email address and go that way, right? And that's, my advice if you can't figure this out. Good morning, everyone. Hit that like button and let's get into the drop. So let's talk about Disney Pixar Pals. So of course, this is our next drop from Pixar. We, of course, had Wall-E and the pizza truck from Golden Moments. It mentions all about how the Northern California studio has created some of the most successful and beloved animated films of all time. It mentions all of the movies that we have characters from today, like Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., Cars, The Incredibles, Up, and then also mentions Wall-E, which we had the previous drop, but it continues to mention a few others like Ratatouille, Brave, Inside Out, Coco, and Soul. I love Soul. I think that was such a good movie. It's one of the newer Pixar movies that's out on Disney Plus, and they killed it with that one. It's a really, really solid, just like heartfelt movie about finding your purpose and like not wasting your life. It's solid. But I do find it interesting that they mentioned all of these in this. So maybe we could see something from Ratatouille, Coco. I think people would lose their minds for Coco if we saw some of these other Pixar in the near future. But let's talk about the drop. We have a lot of total additions between Woody and everyone else. I mean, this is going to burn over 1 billion Omi in this one drop, and it's all going to sell out instantly. You know it. So we have 13,999 of the common Woody. I mean, it looks solid. They really did a good job on rendering this. I think all of the coloring looks solid. He looks like a toy, right? Like, I mean, that's the point of Woody. The stitching, I'm sure once you get in there and look at the stitching on the vest and on the back, I'm sure he has a pull string on the back. It looks solid. So they did a really good job on these. We have Mike Wazowski, 13,999 common. Again, everything's blind box. So it's just, you get what you get. Lightning McQueen. Now, this one's awesome because, man, the detective work that went into seeing that Lightning McQueen was going to be coming to Veve early on. There's 10,999. He is the uncommon. I think he looks solid. I love the Cars movies 1 and 2. I don't think I've ever seen the third one. But the detective work that went into this stems all the way back to May 14th, 2021. I did a video. This is before we knew about Disney. This is before we knew about Marvel, right? This is back when we were speculating so many different things, and everyone's like, no, Veve doesn't have Disney. They don't have Pixar. They don't have Marvel. They don't have Pokemon. They don't have everything that you guys are speculating on. And then more and more came true. This was found from Cryptomaniac. So Cryptomaniac, I don't think he's making content anymore, but if you don't know who Cryptomaniac is, you need to spend some time in the Discord. Cryptomaniac is an awesome member of this community. He's an avid Veve collector. He's an avid physical collector, matches Veve statue. He has his Veve statues as well. And he found this little hint off of a sliver. Oh, it's going to do ads. I want to show the sliver because it was crazy that he found this. Look at this right here. That was what he found it off of, and he blew it up. And I still can't believe it. He also did the same thing with DC Titans. That little image right there. And we haven't seen DC Titans yet. He found right there. So, I mean, this was a video I covered showing Cryptomaniac's detective work on DC Titans, on Cars back in May. I'm curious when we will see DC Titans come. We just saw Cars. March, April, May. 9 months later. 9 months later from when he originally found it. So absolutely crazy. All right. So again, let's continue on with our drop. So that is Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. 10,999. Now, this is the one that I think will do the best. And I think the two that will do the best from this set are going to be the Up House and Woody. Woody is a staple. Toy Story is a staple. But I think the Up House will do really, really solid as well because Up is an amazing movie. Everyone loves it. I mean, if you think about the standard Disney Pixar movies where they're going to tear your heart out in the first like 10 minutes, Up, oh man, like the first 10 minutes, it hits you hard. And then the rest of the movie is just like feel good, awesome, hilarious, great movie. But I think about also how good these drops look and then how you can use them in your vaults. The Voltaholics are going to have a field day with the up house, right? You think about how they can use these balloons. You think about how they can blow up the house into your showroom. I mean, this is a solid drop. It looks great. And I think this is going to be one that's going to be really loved. So I think it's going to be between the up house and Woody that are going to perform the best. What's our time? We've got 28 minutes left to go. All right, we got plenty of time. So we got more to cover as well. So this is the rare of the drop, 8,999 editions. Good luck, everyone. Again, everything is $60, 60 gems. And then this one kind of threw me. And I know Edna is loved by many, but man, like if you're gonna pick someone from like the first character from whatchamacallit, why am I the Incredibles. So if you're going to pick someone from the Incredibles, I would think you'd pick like Mr. Incredible or Mrs. Incredible or Dash or Violet or Frozone, or I don't know, just someone who would look better in our vaults, right? Like, and no hate on Edna, but you could have rendered someone so much cooler than Edna Mode to put into this drop, to put into our vault. So this is one of those where I really don't want the ultra rare. Like if I get her, I'm going to hold on to her and try to complete the set. But for the ultra rare, really, I mean, you have Mike Wazowski, you have Woody, you have Lightning McQueen, you have the Up House, so many solid collectibles, NFTs, and then you have Edna Mode. So this one kind of threw me. I'm not excited for this as the ultra rare. I think it comes down to what Pixar picks, not so much Veve. And I imagine Vivi's kind of like, hey, you really want this to be your ultra rare? And they're like, yes, this is what we want. So that is today's drop. Just a reminder that you have a heavy tax on selling taxes is what we call it on if you sell some of these collectibles, right? It's 8.5%. And that's because there's a 6% licensor fee on all Disney sales, including Pixar and all subsidiaries of Disney. So, when we see maybe more from Fox, when we see maybe something from ESPN, when we see something maybe from National Geographic, Pixar, anything under the Disney umbrella, we have an 8.5% secondary market fee. So just consider that. Again, Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, ESPN, 20th Century Studios, and National Geographic are all mentioned under this umbrella. So we've not yet seen ESPN and we've not yet seen National Geographic. So I still am very strongly committed that we will most likely see some of these other brands and licensors come underneath the umbrella in the near future. Now we're going to talk a little bit about Pixar NFTs and some of these characters, but let's get back over to the chat because there are more people in here than I want to say good morning and hello to. What is up, Taps? What's going on, Flamingo? Super happy to see you back. Thank you so much. It feels good to be back. It feels good to be back in the driver's seat and to be doing these drop with you guys, which we have 25 minutes left to go. TapsTrades, best YouTube channel for Veve knowledge, live drops, etc. Show me the homie. Appreciate you, homie. And hit that like button if you're just now joining in. Appreciate you, fam. Good morning, Ronnie. What is going on? I'm excited for this drop. I feel good. I feel good, guys. We're gonna get some W's today. We're gonna hit that U gate. We're gonna be waking up everyone in the neighborhood, yelling David U at the top of our lungs. Yo, Taps, I have a collectible question. Would you trade Superman and Steamboat Ultra Steamboat Willie for Todd Batman for a long-term hold? Well, you have to consider how much Steamboat Willie shot up, and let's see. You have to consider how much Steamboat Willie shot up, and you have to consider how much Superman shot up, and then you have to consider how much Todd will go to, right? Let's see. Superman is at 3K. Man, it's fallen from graces. It was at 8K. That's what I thought it was at. Realistically, I mean, it was at steadily around 7K, 1.6K. And then you've got Steam, but what's the all together now. Yep. Steamboat was at 9.9K. Man, it is tanked in value. That is so stupid to me. I mean, Steamboat Willie is, I'm still such a fan of Steamboat Willie. I can't believe how much it's dropped in price. But I mean, so is, you look at Spider-Man Ultra Rare is down to 40K from 100K. You look at some of these prices and it's crazy. So they're down a lot, right? They're down to a fraction of what they were. And then you look at Todd. Todd's holding value really strong. That's one thing you also want to consider is how does it hold value compared to other things, right? Todd was up to 13K, so it's at almost half of what it was at. So together, those two things right now have a total value of what Todd is at, but that's because they've retraced so much. So they have, in my opinion, a higher propensity to go total value between the two once everything's rallying, once everyone's pumping, because the same things for the majority are constantly pumped once we go into euphoria mode, right? People are going to pump Todd. People are going to pump Pride. People are going to pump Steamboat Willie. People are going to pump Superman. People are going to pump Storm. People are going to pump Spider-Man. Like the same things are pumped by some of the whales, some of the people on Twitter who just constantly pump things. So most likely once we get back to that euphoric mode, which I think we have a few months, it's gonna, I would say that you'd have probably a higher chance of having more total value if you wanted to sell Superman and Steamboat Willie then versus selling them now where they're, you know, at a third of the price of what they were at to buy a collectible that's at half of the price of what it was at. And I do think Todd's will long term be solid, but I think if you were going to make that trade, you'd want to sell Steamboat Willie back when he's up at higher volume, at a higher value, and Superman when he's at higher value. Personally, is my my thought. I hope that answers your question. Taps the GOAT back in action. Thank you, Shab. I appreciate your support, man. I'll always. Reset Omi will be used for many other projects and games. Hold on, folks. We haven't. Yep. I mean, we know Omi is going to be a staple of an NFT token. TapsTrades will Disney buy Veve. I don't know why all this is popping up now. If you know why all of the Disney speculation, the buyout speculation is happening, type it in the comments because I've seen a lot of videos pop up yesterday and a lot of questions around it, but I couldn't find the source. Like, why did this pop up all of a sudden now? We've touched about acquisition a lot over the past, 9 months. But yeah, I'm curious. What's going on, Hank? What's up, Taps? Oh man, I'm looking forward to this, whatever drop I get. Exactly. What's going on, Hank? I appreciate your support, and I can't wait. I just don't want Edna personally. I'll take what I get. Good point. If you have a VPN, it won't work. Super bullish. Let's go. Yeah, remember when Crypto Maniac found that? I mean, it was crazy. His detective work is crazy. So early. Let's go. What's going on, Ryan? Ryan, how excited for what are you most excited about as a vaultaholic? I was saying that I think the up house is going to make the vaults just look incredible, right? You could blow up that house, put it over your vault. You could have fun with the balloons in your showroom. I can't wait to see what you build, man. If you don't follow Ryan Romantek and check out some of the stuff he builds, you're missing out. He builds incredible things in his Veve showrooms. Can't see my face? Here's my face. Good morning. All right. Imagine the balloons actually come out of the house. That would be amazing. I mean, you never know, right? Women's Month. Yep. I got to say, I think that the Rewind Collective will be happening hopefully next weekend's drop, or the following. We got 19 minutes, folks. Of course, Edna is a good choice for your secret vault. my secret vault. Yes, is that the one that I send collectibles to and sell? Hello, Taps. Greetings from Belgium. Good morning to Belgium, Fanny. What's up, Taps? What's going on, Roan? I'm not sure what to think about the colors of the balloons of the up house. What's your take on that? Yeah, they kind of, I mean, how do you build in a see-through aspect? I think when we see the pictures like this, they're always not as high quality than when we get them in our app. Let's see. We have the terry cloth over the top, so we can't see it yet. But I think this picture doesn't do it justice, like what we've seen with a couple other drops. So I think it'll actually look a little bit better once we have the ability to see the collectible. Till we get the MTL option and OMI utility, all this is useless. Yeah, I think OMI price is way down, and I think it's going to stay down quite a bit until we really see utility, until we actually get some updates on the OMI utility article, which is still upcoming, and then we'll see what happens. But we're going to continue on. Actually, hey, thank you, Veve Las Vegas. I smashed the like button so hard I might need a new phone. Go get a new phone in the next 18 minutes, so that way you can smash this drop as well. Good morning, Lori. What is going on? Hi, Taps. I just sold Wally for 840 gems, looking to pick up some bargains. I did get it on the drop for 60 gems, so not too bad. Good luck, everyone. Nice, Nick. I'm not really selling a ton right now. I mean, 840 is really cheap for a golden moments of the OG golden moments, but just my thoughts. But I mean, yeah, you got it for 60 gems. You're up, what, 750 gems or so after tax. So congrats, and hopefully you're able to complete some of these sets. All right, let's see. Jamie Burke on Twitter said Disney will acquire an NFT platform. He already said it's not Veve. There you go. So that's curious, though. Jamie Burke, Disney NFT platform. So I will do the research after today's drop and look into it. So that's something that to consider, though. So everyone's asking, will Disney acquire Veve? But no one's asking, how will this change Disney's strategy with drops with Veve, right? And I think that FUD will pop up, and I want to address it now. Veve is a marketing engine for Disney, Pixar, every subsidiary that they have underneath it, right? They have a multi-year partnership with Veve. And so even if they do their NFT platform, they want to continue to leverage Veve to get their name into the NFT space. So if they acquire an NFT platform, I mean, I imagine it's going to be a solid one to go ahead and grab that brand, but then also continue to output NFTs through Veve until they get up to speed on what they want to do with that platform. And I think it'll be pretty solid. So I think this will be more of a partnership in the digital collectible side, and then they'll be doing some of their own content to see how they tread water alongside Veve until they become, a pretty relevant NFT platform. And just because they have Disney attached to it doesn't mean they can have a solid NFT platform off the bat. So consider that. All right, so I'll get back to some more of the questions, but let's talk about Pixar. So when you type in Pixar NFTs, everything Veve pops up, literally everything. So you want to consider whenever you type in Marvel NFTs, whenever you type in Disney NFTs, whenever you type in Pixar NFTs, it's going to pop up Veve. So there's a lot of awareness around this. And also, when you think about how many Pixar characters there are and the fact that we've only seen 7 so far, there are nearly 400 Pixar characters, over 400, right? And we're just now seeing Woody. Woody is one of the top 10 Pixar characters of all time. He is one of the most recognized from Pixar characters. Toy Story is one of the top 10 favorite Pixar movies of all time. There's like 5 of them now. And you have to consider that there's a new movie coming out this year around Toy Story, right? The movies that are upcoming for 2022 and beyond. So Pixar is usually very quiet until they have the actual trailers out. So Turning Red is about this gal who turns into a red panda occasionally. I've seen the previews for it. Not so sure about it yet, but Pixar really can't do wrong, right? Every movie they make turns into gold. So that's coming first. And then we have Lightyear. So a specific movie on Buzz Lightyear. This is an exciting one. It's been rumored about for quite some time. So it is a spinoff from Toy Story around Buzz Lightyear. And it's going to be a good one, right? So Chris Evans, Captain America himself, will be voicing the younger version of the hero as we are taken into the history of his days as a test pilot. So that is coming up, I believe, in summer of this year. And then we have got Untitled Pixar Movie Summer 2023 and Untitled Pixar Movie Spring 2024. So again, who knows what it could be, but we've got more movies in the near future. But the fact that Lightyear is coming up this year, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a Buzz Lightyear come to our Veve showroom to help build awareness, which I don't think it needs it, but consider with Veve around that time. Also, Pixar Pals is something that they refer to as the can't tell they look like animatronic or they're not live, but at Pixar Pier at Disney's California Adventure Park, hang with a host of Pixar's most popular stars from The Incredibles to Toy Story and beyond. So Pixar Pals are a thing directly at California Adventure. And then I mentioned on the tweet about potential gamification. Now, I'm always considering what collectibles could be turned on or what collectibles could be used in future potential game partnerships with Veve and their licensors. And these are one of them, right? Like we've obviously speculated quite a bit about the Marvel Mighties, but Pixar Pals are already a game, right? And I know Leapfrog is a child's game, but Disney Pixar Pals is already a game. We can already see Woody, Buzz, Wally in here, as well as it's a game that you can get on Steam as well. So it's not Pixar Pals, but it's a Pixar game called Rush, where we can see The Incredibles, Up, Toy Story, Cars, Ratatouille, Finding Nemo, and it's pretty cool. Like open world game where you have characters that you could use and kind of run around, complete missions, solve puzzles, and unlock secrets. And I mean, how difficult? I mean, the characters are rendered to about the quality that you'd see in Veve, right? You have a car that you can drive around. And I'm not saying this is happening anytime soon, but I always consider future utility for our collectibles, right? With the Veve verse and with things that you could see in some kind of games. And the fact that the Pixar Pals and there's already Pixar games that you could tie into is something to consider. So that is my thoughts on this drop. That's why I very much care for these. And I think this is a big drop and one to consider. And we have exactly 11 minutes left to go. I want to get dialed in for this drop. Let's make sure that our timing is there. And then I will keep answering some questions. Hold on a second. Don't like my time. Need to have it pretty solid. Don't like the time. Like it now. We're good. We're golden, Pony Boy. All right. I'm going to leave my time there, not touching it, not playing with it. And we are going to go for that drop in 10 minutes and 47 seconds. But let's continue on. Good morning. Taco time for me. Let's get it. Most of the drops is Disney. Yes, they will. It's not a slot machine, Veve Las Vegas. Oh, man. The Up House. I knew it, Ryan. I knew you were going to be excited about that Up House. Dan, what's going on, Mr. Chabelle? What Pixar collectible will you use as TikTok taps? Woody for sure. I mean, I'm having fun playing with my collectibles on TikTok. I would definitely do the Up House. Like, I'll probably do the Up House, and I'll probably definitely do Woody. I'm gonna whatever I get, hopefully on today's drop. No matter what, I will be grabbing Woody. Maybe a couple Woodies. I think it'd be smart to stack Woodies if I were you, as well as the Up House, and gotta get like Woody. I don't know, like dancing around with some toys and hit that Randy Newman, right? Oh man, I'm gonna try to do an impression with that weird nasally voice. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. So I gotta hit that. I gotta hit that on the TikTok. But good morning, Dan. What's going on? I'm all in. Putting all the chips on the table. Daniel asked, which got a lot of transaction from Gary Vee and some other big names in the space. It was basically a tweet that said Disney was about to buy an NFT company or something similar. Don't remember. So that's the thing, is people run away with, kind of speculation, and I don't think that's going to be the case, right? Let's go. Welcome back, champ. Thanks, Wes. I appreciate it, man. Good morning. Nice to have you back. Appreciate you, Omar. I'll tell you what, new iPhone 13 Pro has not worked in my favor as of yet. Mine works pretty well versus my old tech that I used to have with the iPhone 8. 2030, Veve will acquire Disney. That's a big flex there. I definitely think, with how much they've made Apple money, I think the fact that they're going towards interoperability eventually, the fact they've mentioned AR tech, and just having capabilities with Apple further down the line. I think Apple, it's a dead heat between Disney and Apple, between the potential ability to acquire Veve. Probably I'd say 2027, 2028 is my guess. I think they've only got, maybe a 6-year run, and then they sell. Everyone has a price. Everyone has a price. And even someone as rich and successful as David Yu, Alcon, running a business for, 8 years, 10 years, it'll wear on you, right? And eventually you gotta kind of move on and move on to the next thing. But we got a lot of time until then. Just stopping by to say good luck, fam. Good morning, Onyx side. Keep up the good work, my fellow nerd babies. Disney platform would be a place to transfer Veve NFTs. Yeah, that's a good point. Veve is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So many are still sleeping, don't know it yet. I agree. Good luck, Vernal. What's going on? I was hoping for Buzz Lightyear. Me too, but again, we have the Lightyear movie coming, so we could see him in the near future. Yeah, I was wondering that too. Maybe a platform for selling NFT tickets to get into Disney parks. We know that they're going to be doing some kind of AR functionality at their parks, so we could see maybe collecting something with their NFTs could tie to utility with the parks. I know there's a lot of speculation with Golden Moments tying something to parks. I don't think that's going to be the case, especially if they're going to be doing their own NFT platform, or they could do something kind of collaboration with Veve in the near future to maybe do something like that. But I don't know if it's going to be tied to Golden Moments or maybe Pixar Pals. Who knows, right? Maybe California Adventure would be more likely to play ball with some kind of collaboration than Disneyland, even though they're all under the same umbrella, but they like to test the waters, right? So maybe they could do something with California Adventure first. Or is Legoland a part of Disney? Probably. I don't know. Harry Potter. We still haven't seen Harry Potter from it's under WB or CBS licensor. Turning Red was good. Oh, cool. I haven't seen it. Nice. Happy to hear it. Any idea why they would increase the price in the store for these compared to drops which actually have animation? It seems pricey for static items. Not really when it's a character. You look at the statues, right? I think anywhere between $40 to $60 is pretty standard for, a high edition, well-known, valuable collectible on Veve. So I don't think this is too pricey compared to some of the other ones, right? It's not a luxury item like the Bond Aston Martin or anything like that. So we're not seeing $100 to $250 plus. Buying on secondary media is risky. What do you think is a good buy in price for these? Good question. No freaking clue, right? Because I think there's going to be a lot of FOMO to kick off. I think everyone's going to want to try and buy Woody. So I would beware the secondary market off the bat once the market opens, and consider maybe waiting a few hours and then snagging up a few, because it'll go up and then it'll go down, but then some of them will also go up. So if you can snipe, it's hard to snipe now that they've done that update. I sniped the silver flower yesterday for a solid price, well under retail. I think around like 50 something. But then you have to consider like what the price will go back down to. So I think the price of Woody will rally up to maybe 150, maybe 180. And then it'll correct down a little bit to maybe around 100, 120, because it is such a high addition. Everyone's going to want a Woody. I tell you that right now. People are going to stack Woodies, which I think is a smart thing as well. and the up house. I think the up house, I think Lightning McQueen will do well. I think Mike Wazowski will do well, but I think he's going to be probably, him or Lightning McQueen are going to be the cheaper of all of these compared. And no hate on them. I love Monsters Inc. I love cars, but I do think the up house and I think Woody are going to be the highlights of this drop. I bought Batgirl immediately and learned my lesson. Nice. Whoa, let's go. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you, Veve Las Vegas. Always appreciate the 99-cent super chat. You're amazing. Let's go. All right, we've got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. I want to see some W's in this chat today. I want to see some wins, not only on the drop. I want to see some rebounds. This is an awesome drop. I want to see some wins. If you get an L, do not worry. Stay in the chat. Stay going after this drop because we'll be getting rebounds. I hit rebound yesterday at the 8-minute, and I want to hit more. So I want to try and get 2 of these, even if it's on 2 different accounts at drop time, even if it's a second on the rebound. I want to definitely get 1 on the drop, and I want to see some W's from all of you as well. Are we just syncing up your phone to the world clock? No, the world clock is a little bit faster, right? Or sorry, the Veve timer is a little bit faster than the world clock. So something to consider. The timer is always slightly off. So I always try to get dialed in. And usually my best indicator, weirdly enough, is my older iPad. My iPad, the timer doesn't really get mixed up. So if I have it close to what my phone is synced with it, then I know that it's pretty solid. And I'm on 2 different accounts here trying to get a couple different Pixar collectibles here. So that's been effective for me. Love these Pixar collectibles. Hope to see Omi hit a penny plus this year. Me too. I'm going to get into some of I started working on the video yesterday, just some of the research. I'm going to probably put that out today. I have a flight later today, so I need to jam out some content following this drop. And hopefully I'll get that out today before I leave. Heading down to SoCal for work. Man, work's been crazy. We've got 2 minutes left to go, folks. Good morning. What is going on, Phil? I can't wait to yell. I got a Woody. Let's go, Rye Guy. Oh man, I mean it's a double joke here with the name Stroker. He said he's gonna stack Woodies. He's gonna stack them Woodies. Oh man. If you get the security message, just delete your app and reinstall. It happens to a lot of people. I think someone tried that and they said it didn't help, but we'll see. Let's go. We got more super chats. Yes. Good morning. And thank you for that super chat, both Beard on a Batman and Wes. I appreciate you guys for that super chat. $2.79 and $1. Y'all are awesome. Wait, does Taps dance every time? Yes, Taps does dance every super chat. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, Beards and Batman. I play the music. I dance. I'm basically one of those monkeys, right? But all right, we've got a minute left to go. Let's get this drop. We need to get dialed in, and we will get back to some of the questions. Again, I want to see some W's in the chat. I want to see some wins, and let's get it. I'm going to move my mic over here and move this. I need to get dialed in. Woo. I'm going to hit that U-gate. I'm going to wake up the neighborhood. Let's go. Let's go. Again, we are hitting right here. Above that, you'll be notified. Space Gate, that little sliver right above. Dry off our hands because we're sweating. We're nervous. We're nervous. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Let's see what we got. My second device, no luck there, but on the one, let's see what we got, fam. Yes, I wanted this one. I wanted this one. Who got W's? Who got W's? Light up the chat and congrats on your W's. We're going to be going for the 4-minute rebound. We're going to be going for the 8-minute rebound. We're going to be going for the 12-minute rebound because this is a large drop of total addition. So I think we'll be having success. What? All right, we're okay. I didn't see what I got though. Dang it. So I got hit with that all reserved error message, but I have one pending. So I got one. I just don't know what I got. Please be the up house. Please be the up house or Woody. Man, I really want that up house. Hopefully that's it. Saves me some money in the secondary, but let's go. Here we go. We're hitting drops left and right. The success is still there, fam. So let's see who hit. Sorry, I see a couple of different questions. Taps, you have a Discord? I do have a Discord. You can probably see me in the Veve Discord. My name is like TapsTrades Frogs, something like that. You can add me on there. I'm not very active in it, but I need to be more active. I don't have my own personal Discord yet. I need to still make one. There's been a lot of asks for that for months and months and months. And it's just, I want to make sure I make something that's solid and I can dedicate the time to everyone if I do a Discord, which I will. Let's go. I see some W's from Rye Guy. Congrats. Alan McCrory with a W. L from Mark. Win from Beards on a Batman. Let's go. That super chat. That was good karma, baby. Congrats. W, baby. Let's go. We've got 2 minutes until rebound time. We're going to switch over to Quin Clock, which is where I use 4 beats per minute. Try to time the half time. Actually, I don't even use Quin Clock now because of what I'm going to be doing to try and jam in, jam out. But I'm still going to be on this screen before I start in. L from Veve Las Vegas. No, get the rebound, Veve Las Vegas. I want you to win. Veve Fox with an L. Congrats, family. W from Doge Nation. Congrats. L's. L. Angel's mad. I'm sorry, Angel. Go for the rebound. Dub from Juan. Congrats. Let's go. We've got L's. I got that Woody 7576. Congrats, Daniel. Love it. Give me a Woody, baby. Always the same people winning, it seems. Yeah, I mean, it's down to technique and timing, right? You saw me get my clock dialed in. Okay, L from Roan. L, get the rebound. You've been getting more rebounds I've been seeing, so hopefully you get that. Let's go. He knows. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. Beards on a Batman. You're awesome. Thank you for that. Congrats on your win again. W Woody. W from JQ. That up house is honestly one of the sickest drops. I agree. L once again. Meanwhile, and Kid got a W. Let's go, Zach. Congrats. L. Congrats on those W's. JQ with that W. Reslone, did you sleep in? Did you get it? He missed it. L. The buy now button is grayed out. Can you still get a rebound? You can, but you have to basically time it. You can time it at the basically half second and then click in. Let's see. It's a little bit slow. Or you can do what I do, which is just, I go to work. You ready? This is what I do because I'm not good at timing it and I just jam. This has worked for me multiple times, and I know it's not down to timing. It's worked for me. Do what works. See how it's slowed at that 4 minute? We have that heavy load. So it didn't load fast enough. It didn't give it to me. Missed the 4 minute. If you hit the 4 minute rebound, let us know. I'm going to be going for the 8 minute as well. And I have not received or seen what I have yet. So I have one pending delivery. Let's go. Up house 1550. Congrats, young Shebaf. Got 2 W's yesterday and 2 W's on the drop today. Austin crushing these drops. I had the buy now button after missing, and then it just went away randomly. L, nice taps. Congrats. Appreciate you, W, but didn't get green truck. I didn't either, so I don't know what I got. Hopefully it's an up house. Yes, Omi Queen. Let's go. I'm happy you got one. I believe you missed yesterday, so I'm happy to see that you won. Let's go, Matt Posner. 2 devices works best to help sync the clock. I agree. That's what worked for me today, right? L, let's go. Let's get it. Now look at my collection. This is normal. Yes. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you, Zach. R got it. Yada da, yada da da. I love it. First drop I've gotten in a couple weeks. Let's go, Lord of the Realm. Congrats. L on the 4. Oh my God, W. Jason, let's go. Did you get it on the 4 minute rebound? If you did, congrats, brother. L from Fanny, my Belgian friend. Hopefully you can get it on the 8-minute rebound. Oh, the buy now button popped back up, but didn't get it. I hate when that happens. My buy now button did not pop up because it had some delay due to the heavy bandwidth of people going for those rebounds. But L on the 4, 2W. Congrats, Ryan. Boom. He got that 4-minute rebound. 5592. 5592. Which one? Did you get Woody or did you get the Up House, Edna? I haven't seen anyone say they got Edna yet. Woody it is. Oh, there you go. You got Woody. Nice. Got one, Adam. Got it. Let's go, Pat. I got Up. First time I got something in forever. First 2022 for sure. Let's go. Jason, you didn't super chat, but you know what? You got a first. Let's go. I play this music for you. I hope you're dancing in your seat. Congrats to you, my friend. All right, we've got 1 minute and 36 seconds until the 8-minute rebound. Let's go for it. L for 2022. Yes. W. Yes. 4-minute rebound. Nice. Got ultra rare, but I wanted Woody. Oh, so you got Edna. So Alex got Edna. I get it, man, but you might as well complete the set now in the secondary or keep going for rebounds. Pending from Ivan. Nice, Ivan. Love to see you in here, brother. If you haven't yet, hit that like button, fam. I appreciate the support. And let's get this 8-minute rebound in a little over 1 minute. I can't afford a secondary, so I'm good. Dang, how do you guys get that? W, first W of 2022. Let's go, JFLO. This is for you, brother. Love seeing the W's that people have not had in quite some time, especially on something big like Pixar, right? L and L4, you think any will go under retail? I don't think so, not on these. W, Ice Pot Swiper, love it. Yes, let's go. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Beards on a Batman again. Beards on a Batman is spoiling me. I love it. All right, we're going to go for the 8-minute. Again, do your technique if you want to time it. Quin Clock, KWYNN.com is the clock that you can try and time the beat. It's like between the 2 and the 3, but I'm just going to be jamming. It's that delay again. That damn delay is messing up my rebound ability. No go for me on the 8-minute. Anyone hit the 8-minute? I'm going to be going for the 12-minute as well, and then we will wrap up. So curious what I got. Oh, man, I want the Up House. Or Woody. I don't care. I mean, I hit one. I'm stoked I hit one, period. Okay. My guess is that this app only favors Americans. I've seen a lot of my UK friends crush. You look at like Hello K, you look at plenty of people. There was a guy who hit like 3 rebounds in a row back on, I can't remember which drop it was, but he got the 4-minute, the 8-minute, and the 12-minute. It was insane. And he was in the UK. I have seen a lot of frustration and success from friends in the Australia, New Zealand area, which is crazy. But I mean, it just kind of depends, right? I got one on drop. Let's go, Professor Veve. Nice. New iPhone, new iPad. Good ping. Still no drops since weeks. Europe sucks. Sorry to hear that, Tuss. Got a Woody on drop. Now the new decision to sell when market opens and buy back in eventually, or just hodl. It depends on how it rallies, right? I think people are gonna really jump in FOMO to try and get a Woody, especially when people are posting their Woodies, right? That sounds yeah, don't post your Woody, right? Stack Woodies. All right. So I think the FOMO will create a lot of buying panic in the market. So it'll rally. You could sell the top. It's up to you. Definitely one that you could just sell at the top and make some added gems. Big W, not sure one though, because Air messaged me. Same. I can't wait to see the Andy signature on the boot. That's a good point. That they better have that. They have to, right? L8, no 8-minute blue chips. Yeah, I'd say they're blue chips, right? Because they're under Pixar and everything. Yeah, I'd say they're blue chips. They're not grails. Definitely no. I'd say they're like they're lightweight blue chips. They're not like, I don't think they're going to have massive value. I don't think they're going to hold as well as some of the other blue chips, but they're like lightweight, right? Like they're definitely ones to hold, in my opinion. I got one and I live in Australia. There you go, Chimera. Nice. Chimera's proven us wrong. No W's from Thailand, even on fiber. Family of five, and none of us WTF. Sorry to hear that. Popfish, I got one of the 4 and the 8. Congrats. You're crushing. Are you doing Bravegate, or what's effective for you? Are you timing it? Are you spamming it like what I'm doing? What's effective for you for the rebounds? And congrats. What website is he using? I'm using Quin.com. It's Quin Clock. So just type Quin Clock into Google, or KWYNN.com. And you can change the beats. You can go to 8s, you can go to 6s, 4s. I do 4. It's not really what I'm using effective right now, but everyone has a different technique. So good luck. So the furnishing of the up house is not that great. Oh, you looked inside already? Sorry to hear that. Does it have the picture of Ellie and is it Walt, or is it Walt? Mort? Can't remember his name. I had 2 drops but didn't preload. Oh no. 8-minute rebound. Congrats, Ben Johnny. 3002. All right, let's go for it. 12-minute. Nope. No love. No love for me. Dang. Anyone hit that 12-minute? If you did, congrats. No sending Woody pics. Oh, I love it. Gonna be on dates asking if they want to see my Woody. I love it. I love it. Oh man. Just and then if you hit the Woody and the up, you're gonna be like, hey, do you want to see my Woody up? Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not how you do it's not how you do well on dates or get dates. Mike was asked me will drop up. I think so too. I think Mike will do the least of all. I think Lightning McQueen will do a little bit better than Mike personally, just because he is also the uncommon. And technically commons usually do better than commons, but I do think Mike is going to be the low totem pole on this one. Do baby blue chips. Yes. These will be like the lenticulars. I don't think as high as lenticulars, but I do think they will hold value similar to the lenticulars, but not as high a value, because the lenticular cards do have the lenticular ability for one, and they are specific to the first lenticular cards that we've had, right? Versus these are collectibles, they're high edition count. But I think they will do really well. I wonder if Woodies will settle price range around like 300, 5x the cost. And because there's so many of them, I think people will stack them Woodies. And I think the up house will probably go up to maybe around like $500 to $600. Probably closer. The high edition worries me. But I think maybe we're up to like $600. Edna's maybe around also $600, maybe $700. This is a set that people are going to be trying to complete. I think it'll rally higher, but I think when the dust settles, maybe around $600 to $800 for the maybe the up house and Edna. Hey, 12-minute window. Nice. Let's jaywalk. Congrats on that. I'm using 3 phones and I start 20 seconds before the spamming. So you're spamming too. Nice. Congrats. That's effective for me. It's effective for you. Bravegate. Bravegate is where you don't go for the drop. You let the timer run out. So you have your buy now button still active and you go for rebounds specifically. I've used Bravegate once, twice, and I've hit once with it. It's effective. I know VV Vault swears by it. I know Hello K swears by it. I know others swear by it, and it's been effective. It's just kind of, I'm usually pretty good at hitting drops at drop. So I have a pretty solid, 50% with blind boxes sometimes. And then with comics drops, I was at like 1/6, but now I'm hitting pretty much 1/4 with just standard buy now button timing. So my drop hit rate is pretty solid. So I don't really do Bravegate that often. There's always better drops if you hit every time. It takes away the fun. I agree. Those L's make you appreciate the W's, right? L on 12, L on 12, L to the 12th power. Glad you're back, Taps. I appreciate you, Aaron. What are the other blue chips? Disney. I mean, pretty much every golden moment, right? OG one. I'd say of those gold moments, like you have the Star Wars ones, right? You have Walt's a Grail, though. The Star Wars drops are blue chips. You have, I would say Elsa's a blue chip. I would say the hat is a blue chip, the Mickey hat. I don't know if Iron Man is one. I kind of maybe, yeah. You have the Goofy lenticular card. You have, I'd say, the Donald lenticular card as well. There's a bunch of blue chips, but from Disney specifically. Andy is under the boot. Just checked. Nice. That's awesome. Taps on this. Oh man, I'm giggling about the stacking woodies and everything. Don't show your woody. Had it on the drop and lost it after I tried to buy more gems. Dang. Sorry to hear that, Cinnamon. Hoping to be redeemed with a rebound. I hope so too. I missed the 16-minute. Now, too many additions for Woody, 150-ish in a few weeks. I'd say so. Yeah, maybe around there, right? I got bummed trying. There's a lot of additions. Still got to buy now. Going for that 16. Hope you hit Roan. L on a 16. I have a golden hat. Congrats, Jesus. Spider-Man 252 is a blue chip. Yes. Yes, I would say so too. The Spider-Man 252 from the Marvel Mighties. Yeah, I would say he's again, a lightweight blue chip. People were calling him like the Marvel Mighty Grail. I don't know about that. I don't think there's a Grail yet for Marvel Mighties. I would say the like lightweight blue chips for Marvel Mighties are the 2099. Oh wait, sorry, you're saying the comic. Spider-Man 252 is a blue chip. They kind of made it one. I don't think it should be, but because it's low edition run, people kind of made it one, right? Like it's one that's kind of a high value that stays high value. Pride is debatable between a Grail and a blue chip, but definitely a strong blue chip piece. So 2099 Spider-Man, I'd say, is like a lightweight blue chip. So is Dr. Doom of the Marvel Mighties. Burnt trying to buy chips for the drop. I hate when that happens. Need a joint after this L. This Black Panther secret rare blue chip. Lightweight, yeah, I'd say so. All right, so both girlfriend and I got the blind box, bought gems, and had 35 seconds left. Clicked the buy and got errors. Dang. I'm sorry to hear that, Omi child. I got a Woody, baby. I still don't know what I got. One order pending. Hopefully it gets delivered before the secondary market opens, which should be in the next 12 to 17 minutes, but you never know. How are the deliveries going? Let's see. Slow. Only 1,000 or so have been delivered. That means we should still be going for rebounds. I'm going to keep going for rebounds. We've got the 20-minute upcoming. I'm going to do the 20-minute with you, and then we will wrap up. Let's go for that 20-minute rebound and see if we hit. All right. And just because we hit today, again, congrats on those W's, everyone, but let's go for that 20-minute, and let's get it. We've got 40 seconds left to go. That's a good video for you to do, Taps. They always say you don't need to preload, and it rarely works for people. It's a bad... I agree, actually, that's something that I could touch on. I don't know if it's just a sole video. Maybe I could do shorter videos, right? Like a quick 5-minute, like, here are pre-drop tips to consider. Yeah, I don't really do a lot of drop tips, but besides on my streams, but I don't really do set videos for it. But that is something to consider about. Not like, don't wait to load gems. Let's go for the 20-minute. Nope. Nada. All right. Do you think daylight savings times help people get the drops? I don't know. Thank God for daylight savings times. 3 total in the family. Israel crushing it. Congrats. That's amazing. They need to fix the back end on that. I agree they need to fix the back end, period. Right? What do we think? could peak out at 1,000? Possibly, yeah. It could hit 1,000 and then kind of it could deflate back down to 600, 800 range. All right, fam. Congrats to everyone who hit some W's. I think we got a lot of W's, not only just on the drop, but on the rebounds. So if you hit the rebounds, congrats, Jason, to the 30 power, 20 power on the L's. Sorry to see it, but congrats on the W's. We'll see what else Veve has in store for us this week. I'm sure that we've got probably 2 comics coming at least. And I'm really curious to see what's going to be coming on Saturday. Most likely is going to be the Givenchy. Sorry, not Givenchy. No more Givenchys that we know of, maybe in the near future, but hopefully the Rewind collectible drop will be coming this weekend. If not this weekend, maybe next weekend or next week with International Women's Month. And so we will see what happens. But thanks all for hitting that like button, for joining us on the drop. We had success today across the board. I had success today. I still don't know what I got. I'm still hoping for that up house, but we will see. Congrats. I would keep going for maybe the 24-minute rebound. And I will see you all in the secondary. Thank you all.